Hi everyone, today we're going to be using the sine rule to find a side length. So we've got a triangle here, it's not a right angle triangle, so that's why we're using the sine rule. And we are trying to find this unknown variable down here. Let's call that unknown variable a, and I'm going to use a lowercase a. So if that's a lowercase a, then that means this 85 degrees up here, that's going to be an uppercase a. That's important. So the side lengths are always going to be lowercase and the angles are always going to be uppercase. So with that in mind, this 8 over here, this can be a lowercase b, and this 45 degrees can be an uppercase b. Okay. Now let's write our sine rule. So we're trying to find a side length, so we're going to use the variation of the sine rule with the side length on top. I've got another video about when to choose which rule that makes that a bit more clear. So let's write the sine rule. We've got a over sine a equals b over sine b equals c over sine c, but we don't need to write that for this one. Now let's substitute in some values. So the green question mark, or the a value, we don't know what that is, so we're just going to write that as a. Sine a is really sine 85, sine 85 equals, b is really 8, and sine b would be sine of 45. So that's why the upper and lowercase letters are important, that you can label correctly. Okay, oh, I've written sine b again. That should be sine 45, sorry. So sine 45. Okay, now we're trying to work out what a is by itself. So this divide by sine 85 on the left hand side of the equation, we can multiply both sides by sine 85, and that will simplify our left hand side. So if we multiply both sides by sine 85, on the left hand side we're going to be left with just a. So a equals sine of 85, and then in brackets I'm just going to put what we already had on the right hand side. So we already had 8 divided by sine 45. Okay. Thing to check here before we use our calculator is to make sure you're in degrees and not radians. And then it's pretty much just a value of, just a matter of inputting in your values. So I've got my calculator here, sine 85 times 8 divided by sine of 45, and that comes out to 11.27. So a equals 11.27, and we don't have units in our original question, so we're done.